This is Frank, and after I did my Tupolev, I decided I wanted to go back and do an XB-70 Valkyrie, so this is what I came up with. This is 6mm and 3mm Depron. It's about 48 inches long, 23-inch wingspan. I just did a simple 3 splitter plates of 6mm for the intakes with a 3mm bottom piece. I'm going to cover that with some automotive vinyl just to prevent road rash when it lands. And then the fuselage top, it's a little bit oversized height-wise, because I need it to be big enough to fit the battery that I'm going to use. Battery's up here in the nose. I've got a little hatch on the side. Some panel lines I did with a Sharpie marker and a couple of markings, and this is automotive vinyl for the cockpit decals as well. It's just about 10 ounces ready to fly, so it's pretty light. It uses an 800 milliamp hour 3-cell battery and my standard 2208 1800 kV motor with an APC 6.4 prop and a 20 amp speed control, and it gives me about 6.5–7 minutes or so. Very nice day, just a little bit of breeze, but we'll give you a flight. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
About half throttle. It flies pretty light. I wasn't sure how those intakes were going to affect the CG or the glide, so I did some glide tests in the house with kind of a nose-up attitude without the equipment installed, so it was really light, and did a bunch of push glides. And generally, if I can do that and I kind of push it with a little bit of nose-up mush, if it'll drop the nose down and go into a glide, that's usually a good starting point, and it turned out to be right on for this one, so that was nice. I thought that canard and the intakes were going to move the CG quite a bit further forward, but I didn't need any nose weight. The battery up forward where I normally like it worked just fine. So I did it? Yeah, it's funny, if I go vertical and give full roll to the left, eventually it gets into this kind of weird corkscrew. But it comes right out of it, so it's not. The other thing I was worried about, that the side area of that kind of rounded off squared fuselage. I was worried that the tails weren't going to be big enough. I did upsize the tails to make sure I didn't have any lateral stability issues, and it turned out not to be a problem. A little bit of forward stick for inverted. Yeah, I tried taking it up and chopping the throttle, and it just kind of, and then pulling full up elevator, and it just kind of mushes like that. Doesn't do anything bad. So nicely behaved. So we'll do a little low flying maybe. XB-70-ish. We got a face of the wind directly at us. Downwind crossways. Decent roll rate. Another way pretty good. Get into that golden hour with the good lighting. Alright, since the wind's straight ahead, I'm going to come around behind and land